I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Well, that pass isn't the best. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'm looking at Daniel Parejo, who I see can be a real central player in many a team. He's proven himself to be a superb leader too, and often assuming the responsibility on all the set pieces. So we know we've got an authority on the pitch.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Parejo. Played into space. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, there's the clearance. Zaragoza. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Foden. Aimed beyond the defence. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, good-looking ball. And he was quick to react. West Ham finding their passes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the counter is on. First quarter of an hour gone. Zaragoza. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So it is still 0-0. Parejo makes the interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's managed to get free. Now the ball in. And we have our very first corner. Big header! He slings it in, and he gets rid in a hurry. He's having a go! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Hit into the middle. Zaragoza. Terracciano.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's not got that quite right. That's really well manoeuvred. That's really well cleared. Good running, strong and purposeful. Ekitike. Is there any real chance? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Here's the header! Parejo clears. Oh, nice touch. Oh, it's played it. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
and he thumps it clear. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Suarez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for options for... And the finish! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to pass it through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's De Jong. De Jong! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. And a few accusing looks coming his way. Parejo. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Foden, who's set up 1 goal so far. No way through. Zaragoza. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great vision. That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries to play it through. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Zaragoza. Zaragoza will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they've got rid. West Ham have reclaimed it. It's a really well-measured ball. Terracciano's cross. Oh, they can break here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Nice control. He's having a shot!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question...
Suarez! And that has been clubbed away.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And he's intervened well there. Ekitike. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's found a way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Zaragoza. And it's Parejo. Ekitike, given the lift of his goal. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, important interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Played out to the right.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, number 97. Coming on the field, number 21, number 10. Substitutions taking place.
And that's played in low. Danger averted for now. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a form. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's nice. He's in a chance! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Cleared away. And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now, can they get him away? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Sarr. And he's away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a sharp pass. Velis. And they can counter here. Back into the middle. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
A quick reminder today that parking in the area...
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.